the random variables x and y are normally distributed. Question A. Find B such that probability that x is greater than b is equal to probability that y is greater than 22. It's very important here that x and y have the same values of a standard deviation, and it means that there will be absolutely the same curves of distribution for x and for y, and just different values of mean. So for x mean is 7, and for y mean is 19, and probability, it's area. So for y, area from 22 and to the right should be equal to the area from b for x and also to the right. And since both curves are absolutely the same, areas to be the same, we can conclude that this distance from 22 and to the right should be equal to this distance from b and to the right, and hence this distance should be equal to this distance. So you can see that 22 is 3 units to the right from the mean, hence b is also 3 units to the right from the mean. So we can say that b minus 7 should be equal to 22 minus 19, hence b is 10. Question B. Write down the approximate value of probability that x is, you can see that it's in between or within one standard deviation from the mean, and this question is without a calculator, and it is suggested you should remember this value, and it's 0.68, and let's check using a calculator. And also it's useful to remember probability within 2 and 3 standard deviations from the mean. So normal CDF, let mean be 7 and standard deviation be 1. So one standard deviation from the mean is from 6 to 8. And you can see it's 0.68 to 2 significant figures, or to 2 decimal places, and actually on the curve it's a point of inflection. It's one standard deviation from the mean, and 2 standard deviations from the mean, it's from 5 to 9, and you can see that probability or area is 95% or 0.95, and 3 standard deviations from the mean, it's from 4 to 10, and you can see that it's 99.7%, or if it is distributed by normal distribution, you can see that all data lie within, almost all data lie within 3 standard deviations from the mean. And notice that it would be a question whether some distribution is suitable or not. Whether normal is a suitable distribution to for some data, and if all data lie within 3 standard deviation, approximately, definitely within 3 standard deviations from the mean, you can conclude that normal distribution is a suitable approximation for a given data, something like that. And finally, question C, given that A3, calculate the approximate value or probabilities that y is less than 22, correct to 2 significant figures. So mean is 19, and A standard deviation is 3, and we need area to the left. This area is required, and since 3 is standard deviation from the previous area, one standard deviation from the mean is 0.68, hence you can see that it's this area is just a half of 0.68, and then just plus the area from the mean and to the left, and it just what? It's just a half, it's 0.5. Hence probability that y is less than 22. Since there are 3 marks, we can write in detail that it's probability that y is less than 19 plus probability that y is greater than 19 and less than 22, and it's 0.5, and it's just a half of 0.68, so it's 0.5 plus 0.34, so it's 0.84. And that's all for this question.